It's just a good combo, good flavor combo.
It's time to play Where's the Best Sports City?
That's fake.
That's
I say
fake.
fake again.
That's fake.
The eyes.
You've committed a number of crimes.
I'm sure he didn't steal that recipe from your
But
ancestors.
it'll be keeping my ear.
You're listening to the Junior Birdman Podcast.
Hello, this is the Birdman. How can I help you?
Hello, Birdman. It's Larry.
Hey, Larry, how's it going?
I was calling to see how you enjoyed the food I had brought over.
What food? We didn't get it.
What do you mean, what food? I brought you 4 chicken dinners yesterday.
Well, I don't know. Who did you bring them to? Because they didn't bring them to me.
I
didn't
don't know. I didn't bring them. I had Manuel bring them. Hold on a second. Manuel, dame. Have you, Manuel? Okay, Birdman. He says he gave them to a black man with a hoodie on.
Black man with a hoodie. Are you sure you had the right address? There's nobody here with
Of
a...
course he had the right address. What's going on here, Birdman?
There's nobody here that wears a
Did
black
you not like the food?
We never got the food, Larry,
Because you
so
could have
I-
at least said thank you, even if you didn't like the taste of it.
We didn't
A
get
gift
the food.
is still a gift. That's the way I was raised, and you should be courteous even if you hate the gift you're given.
I never got the gift, Larry.
It's the
I've
thought that counts, Birdman. You should have just said thank you and moved on.
But Larry, I never did.
Just because you think you're all too high and mighty to eat my lowly fried chicken doesn't mean you have the right to treat people this way.
I've had your chicken. I thought it was delicious, Larry. I'm just not sure who he gave this to in this case.
He gave it to your staff, like he said, a black person in a hoodie.
Well, there's nobody here black in a hoodie. It's 90 degrees outside, let alone somebody that's black.
Okay, hold on again. Manuel, dame aquí. Okay, you said it was a white woman in a black hoodie.
Well, there's no white woman in a black hoodie here either, so I think he's got that wrong also.
Okay, hold on again. Manuel, it pasa. Okay, you said it was a small Chinese man in a blue suit.
Well, there's no small Chinese man in a blue suit here either, Larry, so something's going on. I don't know who, man.
You know, Birdman, if you're pulling my leg again, this is not funny anymore.
I'm not pulling your leg. Manuel's changed his story 4 times on you, Larry. Maybe you should ask him about this.
Okay, hold on again. Manuel Dengaki. Okay, I fired him.
You fired him?
Yes, he said he gave it to his cousin. He never even brought it to you.
Well, why did he do that? Why did he give it to his cousin?
He said his cousin's family was hungry. They hadn't eaten in 3 days, so he took them your food. Can you believe that?
Well, I mean, if they hadn't eaten in 3 days, I suppose that's a reasonable reason to...
Well, Manuel also said you were never going to eat it anyway. He said you were going to throw it right in the trash can once it got there.
I don't know why Manuel would say that, Larry.
You know, Birdman, I give you free chicken, you throw it in the trash, and now I'm down an employee just because you had the audacity to complain about it.
I didn't throw anything in the trash. I never got
Someday
it.
somebody's gonna come and knock you off that high perch you sit on every day.
We'll be right back.
Do you need live updates on news, weather, sports, and traffic impacting your area? Well, tune into the Junior Birdman podcast anyways. We don't cover any of that stuff, but it's a pretty fun show.
All right, folks, this is going to be our Cooking with Arnold segment where Arnold's going to walk me through one of his family favorite dishes. It seems a little strange to me from the ingredients he told me to put together, but, because I'm not like a big fan of cottage cheese, but he says it's...
Bless me, Birdman, this will be the most delicious dish you've ever tasted.
All right. All right, well, we're going to try it. All right, I think I got everything you told me to get. You gave me the list. You told me I needed some onion and a little bacon, so I chopped that up. I think that's enough, right?
Yes, this is
Chopped
good.
up. Okay, good. I cooked up, this is about a half of the box of ziti.
Yes, this should be good. This should be enough.
And then for starters, I guess I got a little bit of butter in here.
Yes, just a little bit.
Onion. Down. High, and we're going to go ahead and cook the onion first.
Yes, onion and the bacon will give a good flavoring to the base.
Onion and the butter.
Alright, I'm just gonna cook the onions a little bit.
Yes, stir the butter and the onion together in the pot.
Get a little clear, right?
Yes, we only need to cook some clear and so add the bacon.
Okay.
What is this utensil you're using for the cooking?
I'm using this because I used to put the ziti in. Put some salt and pepper in here?
Yes, you can have the salt and pepper if you like.
And some?
Yes, this is fine, Birdman.
Anything else we should throw in there?
You don't even need the onion and butter and bacon if you don't like, but it's a good base. Yes, this looks good.
I'm going to throw the onion and the bacon in, right?
Yes, add the bacon now.
Okay.
This is good. You have some of the bacon flavoring.
It's just some diced up ham. That was enough, right?
Yes, this is perfect.
Okay.
This is much easier than the old days on the farm. I can smell this from here, but turn the heat down.
Okay.
This looks good.
Heat it a little bit. Okay.
Okay, we're ready for the noodles now, Birdman. Put all of the noodles in there. Mix them very good with the bacon and the ham and the onion and butter. Mix everything together very good in the pot. Now you turn the heat off completely, Birdman. Now you are ready to add the cottage cheese.
Okay.
Yes, this is perfect. You can do 2 or 3 big spoonfuls. Yes, now you mix everything together very good.
And that's it, huh? Just mix it up?
Yes, this is all. Mix it all together and give it a good taste.
See how it is.
Yes, you taste this delicious dish, and now you tell me what you think of this delicious dish I've made for you. Yes, I told you, Birdman.
It does not taste like the cottage cheese. It's just a really good mix with the new. Wow, that's really
Now you
good.
will believe me in the future when I tell you I have the delicious dish to make for you.
It's just a good combo, good flavor combo with the noodles and the cottage cheese and ham. You wouldn't think they could go good together, but pretty darn good. Good one, Arnold.
Thank you, Birdman. We will cook again in the future, okay?
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Well, this is good, folks. I'll put the ingredients in the description as well. Doesn't take a lot. If you enjoyed this, hope you make this and enjoy it at home. Be right back.
Are you still struggling to lose weight? Now there's an easy way. Tune into the Junior Birdman podcast and eat later. It's time to play Where's the Best Sports City in the United States?
All right, folks, we're here in the studio. We're all going to be judging who we think is the best sports city in the United States. Johnny, go ahead and introduce our competitors.
You got it, Birdman. Here are our competitors.
Chicago,
A sea of passionate sports fans draped in the colors of the Bulls, Bears, Cubs, and Blackhawks. They embody resilience, cheering through thick and thin, filling Wrigley Field and Soldier Field with unwavering loyalty and boisterous energy.
Boston,
A city synonymous with sports excellence, its fans worship the Red Sox, Patriots, Celtics, and Bruins. Clad in green, blue, and red, they possess an unrivaled passion, fueling historic rivalries and championship runs with Fenway Park and TD Garden as their sacred grounds.
New York,
The Big Apple sports fans are a vibrant tapestry representing the Yankees, Giants, Knicks, and Rangers. Loud, proud, and fiercely competitive, they wear their heart on their sleeve, converging at Madison Square Garden, Yankee Stadium, embodying the city's grit and determination.
Denver,
Nestled amidst the breathtaking Rocky Mountains, Denver's fans unite behind the Broncos, Nuggets, Avalanche, and Rockies. They exude the adventurous spirit, blending outdoor enthusiasm and unwavering loyalty, creating a high-altitude atmosphere of excitement at Mile High Stadium and the Pepsi Center.
All right, folks, so now each of us here in the studio is going to tell you who we picked for the best city. We're going to start with Angel. Angel, who did you pick?
Well, I grew up there, so I picked Denver.
Okay, one vote for Denver. Why?
It was just a crazy place to grow up. The fans there are just ravenous, nuts, even in that high altitude.
All right, good enough. All right, we go to John now. John?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know I was going to be picking Boston.
All right, John picks Boston. Why Boston, John?
It's the best sports town, no doubt. New York sucks. Boston's the greatest ever. No question about it. That's all you have to say. They're the best.
Okay, good enough. All right, we're going to go to Callie next. Callie?
I'm picking Chicago.
Okay, vote for Chicago. Why Chicago?
It's just an old city with a big sports history. They have 2 baseball teams too, so I know it's a big city, but it just seems like they're the best.
All right, next we're going to Joe. Joe?
I'm picking somewhere else.
Okay, somewhere else gets a vote. Why somewhere else?
I don't think any of these cities have the best fans. I think the best fans are in Detroit, if nowhere else. I think it's probably Detroit's the best.
Let's go to Brian. Brian, who?
I'm going to pick New York.
Okay, Brian picks New York. So why New York, Brian?
I mean, I know it's a big city and all, but they have like 1 million teams in that city, even though it's so big. It just seems like it's got to be them.
All right, good enough. All right, now we're going to go to our community and see how the community voted. Okay, in the community, New York City got 5 votes, Boston got 4, and somewhere else got 2. So what does that mean for us, Johnny?
That means New York City is our grand prize winner.
Congratulations, New York City. We'll be right back, folks.
I made an appointment and got the worst news of all. I had GHLS.
Every year, tens of people suffer from gradual humor loss syndrome.
You ever think it's going to be me, but it can be anyone.
The symptoms of GHLS are subtle but noticeable.
I was watching Bill Burr doing stand-up one night and it just wasn't funny, so I switched to Dave Chappelle and still nothing was funny, so finally I put on some old episodes of Johnny Carson and Eat an Egg McMahon drunk, which just wasn't funny to me. That's when I knew I needed help.
GHLS is no laughing matter, but the Junior Birdman podcast can help.
The Junior Birdman podcast changed everything for me. I was chuckling after just one episode, and within a week, I even thought Trevor Noah was funny once in a while.
Ask your family comedian today about the Junior Birdman podcast and begin laughing again.
All right, folks, we're going to be playing Is It Real or Is It Fake here in the studio. You can play along with us at home. We're going to show you an image and try and determine whether or not this is a real image from a camera or an AI-generated image. Let's go ahead and get going. I say
That's
real.
Fake.
That's real.
That's real.
That's real.
That's fake.
That's
Fake.
fake. That's real.
That's
that
real.
one's completely fake.
I have a tough time telling.
That's fake.
That's
That
real.
one's completely fake.
I say fake.
That's real.
That's real.
I say real.
That's real. These are
How
really
you folks
tough.
doing? This is tough.
That's fake.
That's
I
fake.
say fake again.
That's fake.
The eyes.
That's fake.
That's fake.
That's real.
I say real.
That's real.
That's real.
That one's completely fake.
I say real.
That's real.
That one's completely fake.
I say fake too.
I have a tough time telling.
Me too, man.
That's fake.
That's fake.
I say fake.
That's real.
That's fake.
That's fake.
That's
I say real.
fake. I can't seem to get any of these.
That's real.
That's real.
Real.
That's fake.
That one's completely
That
fake.
one's completely
That's
fake.
fake.
I have a tough time telling.
That's fake.
That's fake.
Fake.
That's real.
That's real.
That's fake.
I say
That's
real.
real.
How are you folks doing at home with these? These are not that
That's
easy. Huh?
fake.
That's fake.
That looks fake.
That's
to me.
real.
That one's
That's
completely
real.
fake.
That's fake. That's definitely fake.
These
I
are
can't
really
seem to
tough.
get any of these.
That's real.
That's
That's
fake.
real.
Real.
That's fake.
That's real.
That's fake.
Fake. Guessing. Totally guessing.
That's
That
real.
one's
That's
completely fake.
That's fake.
That's fake.
That's fake.
That's
I
fake.
say real.
That's real.
That's
real.
fake.
I say fake.
These are really
You guys are doing
tough.
better than me at home. This is these are tough.
That's fake.
That's
That's
fake.
fake.
Comic fake.
That
That's
one's
real.
That one's
completely
completely fake.
Yeah, that's fake. That same one.
That's fake.
That's fake.
That's real.
I think that's real.
These are really tough.
That's real.
That's
That's
real.
real.
That's real.
That's fake.
That's real.
That's the fake one again.
That's fake.
I have a tough time telling.
That's fake.
That's real.
I
That's
say real.
fake. That's fake.
That's real.
That's real.
That's real.
That's fake.
That's
That's
real.
fake.
That's fake.
I can't seem to get any of these.
That's
That
real.
one's completely
That's
fake.
fake.
Ooh, I'll say fake. Oh no. All right. That was great, folks. Well, how'd you guys do at home? Hopefully better than us here in the studio. Maybe equally as well. Hope you enjoyed it, had a good time. We certainly did. And we'll be right back.
Are you dreaming of a luxurious vacation in an exotic part of the world? Well, wake up and snap at it, and you're never going to make it there anyways. Tune into the Junior Birdman podcast. It's way more realistic. Stop dreaming.
I was trying to teach these children who are at a very vulnerable age about kindness and humility and the illusion of power and strength and dominance, and how using your strength to bully and overpower a smaller person says a lot more about your own mental weaknesses than it does about your physical strengths.
I guess sometimes you can let emotion get the best of you. It doesn't sound like you really went too far. Thankfully, you're able to grow past that yourself, you know, and it just seems like it's a real shame. You're out there trying to do something to help society, to help people deal with bullies.
They will see the lessons learned by those who participated in the bullying on that day, the trouble it caused those bullies, and take away their own meaning from what those bullies experienced as a result of what they did that day.
see. So like those kids were disciplined by the teacher or taken to the office, principal, were they given detention or something for disrupting the speech?
No, I think that kind of punitive action would just further reinforce the behavior of bullying. The teacher or the principal just becomes the bigger bully in that case, and that doesn't teach anyone anything. No, these children learned a lesson that day that cannot be taught in a classroom, a lesson that will be shared by their classmates behind their backs for years to come and will haunt these children far into their adult lives.
Well, I don't understand. What was the lesson that they learned?
Well, for starters, they learned that you don't mess with Alec. They learned you have some respect for your elders. They will never bully another person again. I can assure you of that.
What did you do, Alec?
Well, let's just say I had a little one-on-one with their little leader, Michael Farthead, as he's now known, after school on his way home, and all his little friends got to watch him be emasculated.
Oh my God, what did you do to this child, Alec? Did you hurt this child?
Oh, relax, he's fine, but he now knows what it feels like to wear his underwear on his head while a grown man sticks his knee in his back and spanks his bare ass with a tree limb.
Oh my God, you abused this child, Alec.
I didn't abuse him, he's fine, and his little bastard friends didn't get far either.
Well, what did you do to his friends?
They tried to run, but I caught them one by one and taught each of them a lesson as well that they will never forget.
Alec, how many children did you abuse on this day?
This was not abuse, Birdman. I taught 4 very impressionable young children a very valuable lesson that day.
I don't even understand how you caught all 4 of them.
Well, they were pushing their bikes because I'd flattened all their tires, so they were easy to catch. The dumbasses didn't even drop their bikes when they tried to run.
So, you flattened their bike tires, then you laid in wait for them, and when they walk past, you lunge out and ambush them. Then you run after them one by one to teach them a lesson, as you put it. And
I didn't run after them, Birdman. I had a motorcycle. I ran them down one by one, grabbed them, and threw them on the ground. They had a long, long, painful walk home after I was done with them that day.
Oh my God. Well, when they got home, didn't they at least tell their parents what happened to them?
Oh, don't worry. I took care of that issue, too.
What did you do, Alec? How did you take care of that issue?
I set their houses on fire, so their parents had much bigger things to worry about.
You set their house on fire? You burned their homes down?
When children act this way, it starts at home, Birdman. So now these parents can work on building a new, more inclusive, friendly, and welcoming home and trying to get over the bruised ego of their little 4th grade brat.
Wow. Well, from what I can gather, Alec, you've committed a number of crimes. You've committed at least vandalism, child abduction, kidnapping, assault, first-degree arson.
Oh, I'll be fine. I know the prosecutor. I'll be fine. And now these children have learned a valuable lesson that will stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Did you say you know the prosecutor?
Yes, in fact, I'm meeting him for lunch. I better hang up so I can go get ready. It was good talking with you, Birdman. Have a great day,
Well,
okay?
I mean, best of luck with all this, Alec. It
Thank
sounds
you.
like it's a... Yeah, absolutely. And thanks for joining us today on the show. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Birdman. And to all the bullies out there, think again. Alec will come for you next.
I made an appointment and got the worst news of all. I had GHLS.
Every year, tens of people suffer from gradual humor loss syndrome.
You ever think it's gonna be me, but it can be anyone.
The symptoms of GHLS are subtle but noticeable.
I was watching Bill Burr doing stand-up one night and just wasn't funny, so I switched to Dave Chappelle and still nothing was funny, so finally I put on some old episodes of Johnny Carson and Eat an Egg McMahon drunk, which just wasn't funny to me. That's when I knew I needed help.
GHLS is no laughing matter, but the Junior Birdman podcast can help.
The Junior Birdman podcast changed everything for me. I was chuckling after just one episode, and within a week, I even thought Trevor Noah was 20 once in a while.
Ask your family comedian today about the Julia Birdman podcast and begin laughing again.
Hello, this is the Birdman. How can I help you?
Hello, Birdman. It's Billy.
Hey, Billy. How's it going, man?
Hey, so your cooking section, Merle. You know, I make a similar dish in Scotland.
Oh, really? That's kind of interesting.
Yes, but instead of using noodles, we use sometimes a potato or sometimes just a turnip.
Well, that's a little bit different.
Also, instead of using ham, we use a grilled beef. Yeah, if we do use the cottage cheese, you easily throw in there maybe some carrots or peas and some vegetables and a little gravy.
I mean, that's a completely different dish than what I was...
It's basically the same dish, just cooking it in a pot, aren't you?
Well, yeah, it's in a pot, but I mean, I don't have...
It's basically the same thing then. Once you take out all the ingredients and put in mine, it's the same dish. You'd have the same meal. Like the nuts, sure, as to what you done, he didn't steal that recipe from my ancestors.
I'm sure he didn't steal that recipe from your ancestors.
Well, it'll be keeping my ear. You should try the recipe my way, too. It's basically the same thing, just changing out all the ingredients, and you have to cook it at a longer time.
All right, brother. Well, I'll definitely think about it. I appreciate it, man. Take care.
Man. We'll talk later, then.
All right, take care. Hello, Birdman. How can I help you?
Hey, Birdman. It's Steve.
Hey, Steve. How's it going, man?
Yeah, hey, man. How's it going? I'm just calling because I'm going to try that recipe you and Arnold was cooking up earlier, man. That sounds delicious.
All right, yeah, man. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. You know, I'm not a big cottage cheese fan either.
Yeah, well, I like my cottage cheese. I just don't know how well it goes with the noodles and ham like you all had it mixed up there.
No, it should be pretty good. I'm surprised myself, man, because it just seems like a weird...
All right, well, I'm going to give it a shot, and I'll let you know how it goes.
All right, yeah, definitely give it a shot, man. I hope it works out good for you.
Yeah, if I don't finish it all, I might even bring you some extras so you can taste it.
All right, I appreciate that. We'll talk later, Steve.
All right, Birdman. We talk later, man.
Hello, Birdman. How can I help you?
Hello, Birdman. It's Larry again.
Oh, hey, Larry. Good talking to you again. Everything okay?
So now I understand why you're throwing away all the wonderful food I'm bringing over to you.
I'm not throwing away any of the food. I never even got the food.
Now, my chicken's not good enough for you, so I have to have Arnold come over here and cook you some kind of foreign ham dish.
I like your chicken, like I said, Larry. Arnold just came over because
Chicken's no good for the Birdman. He only wants to eat his beloved pig.
Now, that's not true. I don't just eat pig. I eat chicken many times.
Now I understand why Manuel wouldn't deliver it to you, why he said you were throwing all my food away. You know, it's never enough for you. You're so ungrateful.
I wasn't throwing any of your food. I like your food, like I told you. I like chicken.
Yeah, well, next time you're in the mood for some delicious fried chicken, why don't you just call Arnold and see if he can cook it for you?
Thank you for listening to the Junior Birdman podcast. Be sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell to be alerted when new videos are posted.